Hello and welcome to Out of Our Box. I'm Ricky and I'm here with my very good friend and co-host Aaron. How are you?
Yeah, I'm all good, thanks, man. You?
Yeah, good, thank you. The official World Cup squad is here. The squad selection has caused a stir amongst England fans. Today, we are talking everything three lines as we gear up for the kickoff out in the States. So, yeah, let's talk England.
Yeah, it feels like I don't know why this World Cup's felt a lot different in the build-up than I normally feel. I don't know if it's the fact that it's in America. You're not going to get any sort of daytime games. There's no running straight from work straight to the pub to catch the second kickoff,
True.
which
Yeah.
kind of deadens it a little bit. But I think given England's standing, I think we avoid most of the shit times for us. So.
Yeah, I think in the group stages we do. I'm not too sure about the knockouts when it goes into that.
Yeah, I
I'm
don't know
not.
what time the final will be if we get there. That's probably going to be like fucking 2 o'clock in the morning.
Surely they'll put a normal time. Usually it's a Sunday, isn't it?
Yeah.
I suppose we should get straight into it. The squad selection. First of all, we will go through the goalkeepers. First on the plane was Henderson, Pickford, and Trafford. Dean Henderson, Jordan Pickford, and James Trafford, obviously of Palace, Everton, and Man City. Uh,
Yeah.
what we expected, really.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's probably the position I think I don't have any qualms with. I think the three best English keepers.
Yeah. Yeah, probably. Yeah, there's nothing to write home about that. Like no surprises. But yeah, we'll go through who we think starts after and our team selections. I'm sure we'll have a bit of a discussion,
Yeah.
and maybe our team selections both bang on, and we've got the same people in our team, but we don't. We've not discussed it before. We've not,
No.
and I think we've not said anything. We've not even had a proper conversation about it because we want to leave it for the podcast.
Yeah.
Uh, um, yeah, no qualms with the goalkeepers. Right, defenders. First, we have Dan Burn. Then we have Mark Gay. Then Reece James, Esri Konza, Tino Livamente, Nico O'Reilly, Jarell Konza, Jed Spence, and John Stones.
This is where it starts to get iffy, I think, for me. With the selection of the centre backs, I know Dan Burn brings a lot, but I was surprised to see Maguire not get there. Being a United fan, he's probably the third choice defender when everyone's fit for us. But seeing as everyone was out injured so much this year, he played quite a lot, and I can't recall him ever putting a foot wrong this season. And given his experience in big tournaments, he's played in big finals for United as well. You'd think that you'd have him in the squad just for that alone, let alone his defending in the box and his attacking prowess in the other box, which we often come to need at some point in the tournament when you need the goal, get Harry Maguire up front.
Yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean. I'm not sort of against not taking him because, in my mind, I think that's what most people have said about the attacking option of him. But at the end of the
Yeah,
day, he's a defender.
he's there to defend.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's not.
yeah,
I understand about the if you get late on in the game, but if you got late on in the game, as we will get to the strikers, I think there's a striker there that has been
yeah.
picked
For
for that for
that.
that purpose.
Yeah,
And
and I don't think he would start in this England team given the current setup either. Given Tuchel's tendency to want to play a high line, that's not his game at all, is it? So that would leave you open if you were to put him in there. It would be as just as a bench option, I would say.
yeah, I would say. And we've got O'Reilly and Spence is
Yeah,
our two out and out left backs. Did you say that?
yeah. And Spence, I don't get really.
Yeah, he's one. Obviously, he's been in a Tottenham team that have not done very well this year. I mean, went down to the last day. I
I
don't know.
mean,
He did
very
get
not
back
done
there.
very well was a bit fucking. That's quite a nice way to put it.
Yeah, I've been honest. I've not watched a lot of Tottenham through the season, so
Yeah,
I'm not sure if in a bad team he has played
he's been a
well.
bright spark. Yeah.
It's possible, but is it? just to the fact that our lack of left backs.
Yeah, but then given Luke Shaw has been a stalwart of the England team for
Yeah,
quite a while, and this is the only season he's ever played for United where he played every game.
I know.
Granted, there was less games for him this year,
Yeah,
but you would think that I would have thought that he would have been in for a shout, but I think the glaring miss is Lewis Hall.
yeah, yeah. We'll get into Lewis Hall after as well. I think that's
Yeah,
that's the glaring miss as well with the people that haven't been picked. Our two out and out right backs, obviously Reece James and Livramento.
yeah, I don't think you can really moan about that.
No, I think the right back options picks herself as well, if I'm being
Spence
honest.
can play on both, can't he?
I
So
think
I
so.
think,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, I think he can, but I think he's predominantly down the left, and because he's left
yeah,
footed, isn't he? Like when you start putting left footed players on the right,
inverting.
it's sort of it starts. Yeah, I don't like that. It starts.
Yeah, you're getting into fucking Pep territory where you're fucking around with everything.
yeah, and obviously centre backs Dan Burn, Mark Gahey, Ezri Konza,
Yeah.
John Stones, and Jireel Kwanzaa. Um, John Stones as well was one for me that I
Yeah, I
think.
think he's surprised.
Yeah, I think it's a surprise. Maybe it was a toss up between Stones and
Maguire.
Maguire. That's it. Name without the end of it, but
Yeah.
yeah,
I mean,
Maguire.
Stones is still quality on his day, but is keeping him fit, isn't it?
It is keeping him fit. That is the problem. I think he's better at the ball playing centre back, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's much better at that.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't really have Dan Burn is the I don't I don't watch loads of Newcastle, but I watched quite a bit of him this season. But I know he's good, but I think he's in there for his height, really.
Yeah, yeah, that aerial
Yeah.
ability. He definitely is. Yeah. So they are our defenders, and as the midfield, we have Elliot Anderson, Jude Bellingham, Eze, Jordan Henderson, Kobe Mainu, Declan Rice, and Morgan Rogers. There is some probably changes I would make to that midfield, but I think as I said, when we go into the players that were left out, we'll start
Yeah, yeah.
dissecting the team and whatever. We'll just run through the team in a minute, and yeah, it's not a bad midfield.
No, I think given it's balanced, you got a lot of options for a lot of different positions. I
Yeah,
think you can see a lot of people. You can see the reasoning behind that. I think you can see the uses of different players in different positions for different games. So I haven't really got too much to say about that.
yeah.
I
Obviously,
think.
I think the surprise is Jordan Henderson.
Oh yeah, no, sorry, I completely fucking forgot about
Yeah,
that. Yeah,
that
yeah. I don't. Who does he even play for anymore?
Brentford.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, yeah, he plays for Brentford after
I mean,
he's.
granted, they had an all right season, to be fair. 'Cause they were like favourites to go down.
Yeah,
They,
he will do a job.
but it's like, if he's getting anywhere near this team, we're in big trouble.
Yeah, yeah, he's there maybe to shore up things, as I said, when it's if
Almost
we
like adding an extra defender, but without adding an extra defender.
yeah, yeah. I've never been his biggest fan, to be honest. Henderson,
No, I've always thought he's fucking shit.
he's never he's never really done it for me. I don't really see. I mean, I think his biggest hype was at Liverpool, wasn't it? So he was at
Yeah,
Liverpool for
yeah.
a long time, wasn't he? But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, he's never been that player for me. Maybe he does lots off the ball that I've never seen
Yeah,
or
we don't
whatever. You know
see.
what I mean? I know he had that stint in Saudi, didn't he, when it all went
Yeah,
wrong.
and then yeah, I went to Ajax for a bit, didn't
Oh yeah, and then yeah, Ajax. Yes, so that is our midfield strikers, forwards. We have Anthony Gordon, Harry Kane, Noni Madueke, Marcus Rashford, Bukayo Saka, Ivan Toney, and Ollie Watkins.
he? Yeah.
Yes,
Madueke sticks out like a sore thumb, I think.
I think he does. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, I think he definitely does for me. I mean, So let's just leave that as the strikers, yeah? We'll go with the
Yeah.
strikers, right? Now, let's get into the squad, who could have been there and who should have been there, and a bit of discussion. Obviously, we've left out the players we've left out. Glaring two players was Cole Palmer and Phil Foden,
Yeah.
Adam Wharton, Trent Alexander-Arnold, Harry Maguire, and Lewis Hall. I would have changed. I think I probably would have put either Cole Palmer or Foden in for Madueke. And it see, I can't really. It probably would have been possibly Foden, but then Palmer can play on the right as well.
Yeah.
Um, the thing is, I understand. I know people not speak to this. I understand why he hasn't picked Foden and Palmer. Sort of in my mind,
Yeah.
this is my thinking because I think through the years, especially from just take forget the years. Let's take the last tournament. So the last tournament, we picked all the best names,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
it's sort of like we picked all the best names, put them into a squad first, and then said, right,
Try to make it work. Yeah.
where are we going to put them? Playing Foden on the left like they did in the last tournament is pointless.
Yeah.
I don't think he does
I
anything on
don't
the
think
left.
he's ever delivered for England, does he? Like I don't remember a game where he took a game by the scruff of the neck and just dragged us through it.
He hasn't, but then has he ever been put in his
His
right
right
position?
position.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Because they've always played him with like so the last World Cup, Euro, sorry. Um, you had Phil Foden, Palmer,
Yeah.
then you had Gordon, then Bellingham, and Saka.
Yeah.
That's those five. Forget the strikers, just the people that play behind.
Yeah.
You're trying to fit them. He tried to fit them five players into the pit onto the pitch at once, and it doesn't
Yeah. It
work.
doesn't work.
It
No.
doesn't work. You
And
have to play Bellingham or Foden,
yeah.
and you have to
Yeah.
play Saka or Palmer for
Yeah.
me. I know Palmer plays down the middle more now, but he did on the left. In
Yeah.
or you have to play Bellingham, Foden, or Palmer. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You have to play one of them.
I am actually all right with him leaving out both Foden and Palmer for this tournament because I don't think neither of them pulled up trees in the league this year. Cole Palmer's not scored from open play for donkey's years, is he?
Yeah,
He's like,
he has
yeah.
had a bad season as well.
So like,
That's why I think I'm
yeah,
gonna. But Foden,
would it?
it's not been great either.
No, it's not like they've not been in the buzz of they. So like you would expect, I can kind of see that, but that's where my thing is with Gibbs from Forest. He probably their best player this year.
Yeah, but then where does he play for them? Behind a striker as well, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
it's obviously Bellingham can play behind a striker, which I mean, from the attacking midfield sense, if Bellingham does get injured,
yeah,
um,
I assume Mainu goes into that then.
does is Mainu more of a like proper central midfielder, or is he a attacking
I
midfielder?
don't
Again,
think.
I've not
Yeah,
watched loads of United either, so
he plays deeper for United, but I think he's probably better off slightly more forward.
you say Madueke is the one that
Yeah.
stands out. Who would you put in?
Um. Yeah. That is the thing, isn't it? So I don't really know to be honest. Like I feel like our wingers they're none of them have been top. Like I know Rashford had a pretty decent season for Barcelona, but I just feel like the wings for us at the minute. Saka like he's signed this new big contract, but I don't remember him having that many great games this year.
Yeah, yeah, he hasn't, but obviously they won the league
They
and got to
won
the
the league,
Champions League
yeah,
final. So
yeah,
it's like if you leave someone out like that has played in a team like
yeah,
that, it is sort of hard. I think the reason Maduake's gone is because for Arsenal, he's always come off the bench,
yeah,
and he will do the same for England. And where he's got
yeah,
the mentality of coming off the bench and he's used to it,
yeah.
it's like
It
if he
suits his game.
it does suit his game at the minute because he's got that mentality. And I mean, the others are starters, aren't they? So,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, they're coming off the game. Maybe you could just influence the game straight away. Maybe that's
Yeah, tired legs or whatever, and then just get him on there to run at someone.
yeah.
Same like Gordon. Like, I know he's just got his big move to Barcelona. Like I've seen him rip people apart sometimes, but he's another one that I feel like Flat has to deceive quite a lot. I feel like he can go missing.
I feel exactly the same about Rashford.
Yeah,
I've always not. Again, I've never really been a huge Marcus Rashford fan. I think he's an average player.
yeah. I think I completely agree. Like I watched him week in, week out for years, and his best days were when he first burst onto the scene by far. He had that one season where he scored a boatload of goals for United, and then after that he just never really did the same. He was playing down the middle when he was doing that as well.
Yes, yeah. And as for some of the other players left out who would have put in, I would have definitely took Walton over Henderson.
Yeah, there's no doubt.
That that is that is, I think, one of the mistakes he has made. I think because I think Adam Walton's great with his feet. He pings a great
Yeah,
ball. He's like he again. He's one that doesn't. He's not. He hasn't got the flair. He hasn't got the thing, but he can break the play up and he can ping balls around. And it's you need someone like that sometimes just to break that.
it feels like he's going to get the Michael Carrick treatment with England, like where he being a great midfielder but just never gets recognised because you don't do all the flashy stuff.
That's it.
He's just there to win the ball back and move it on.
Yeah. Yeah, and again, as we said, as you alluded to earlier, Lewis Hall. I
Yeah,
think Spencer. I don't obviously. I don't even know. Lewis Hall must be left-footed. I'm not too sure.
yeah,
Being a
I
left
assume
back
he
now,
is.
I'm assuming he is. I'm not taking out of me, but I'm assuming he is. But yeah, I probably would have took Lewis Hall instead of Spence.
Yeah, I would. To be honest, I wouldn't even. I was shocked when it happened. I was like, I thought he was a shoe-in to go.
Yeah, yeah, it's
Like,
a really good season.
yeah,
Done really well.
young, only getting better. I'm
Um,
sure he'll make the next one.
as for strikers, obviously we know Harry Kane will start.
Yeah,
Well, I think he will. And
he's just
obviously,
scored like 43 goals, didn't he?
yeah. As we were saying earlier about Maguire at the end of the game, I think that will be the Ivan Tony. So
Oh yeah,
if things are running and penalties, but if things are tight towards the end of the game, you got 15 minutes left, and you're pinging balls into the box or whatever, you put Ivan Tony on.
yeah. I was thinking about it before we came on, and I was like, I don't rate the league that he plays in, obviously, but penalties don't change just because you're in Saudi Arabia. Like,
No, no, you definitely don't know. He's a great penalty taker.
yeah. To be fair, that's the other thing with Maguire as well. He's a fucking brilliant penalty taker. He scored quite a few penalties.
But again, I mean, I'd say they took Ivan Tony for because of penalties and whatever, but I'd rather win a game and not go to penalties if
Oh
I'm being
yeah.
honest. Yeah,
I mean, you know we will.
yeah, of course we will. But the good thing about this squad, he's made it for players in their positions.
Yeah.
He's not just picked names to go into the squad, and that's one thing you can only ask for, like putting players in their proper
Well, that is
positions.
what we are. That is what we asked for a long time.
Yeah,
Is to pick a
exactly.
few. But I
But
think
you know what we
the
like.
thing that's thrown it out is just that the fact that some players have not been picked on form who aren't really big names. It's just like I think that's what's give people a little bit of lingering doubt. But we could just go into this and then look completely different. It's like he has got the right idea, you would say, picking people to play in their proper position. That's what all of the other successful nations do.
Exactly, and some of all the other successful nations, you have players in there that kick a ball probably, I don't know, an hour in the whole competition. Yeah,
Yeah,
so it's I think it's a good team, and I'm not saying that the players left out shouldn't be there, but putting players in the right position to start with is
it's gonna
key.
help.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
it's got to help. It is because they're playing that week in, week out, and I think that's probably where we've come unstuck a lot of the times with
yeah,
previous competitions. We've tried to put players in positions that just don't work.
yeah, 100%.
I mean, you could think of obviously Foden last time, but even Remember South Africa playing
Yeah.
Gerrard on the left.
Jesus Christ.
Putting Gerrard on the left just because you're trying to fit him in the team. We can't do
Yeah.
that.
Going even further back, playing Scholes on the left, just
Yeah,
to try.
yeah. You wouldn't expect it with your um, team you support every week. So it's
No,
like
no, exactly.
you can't expect it on a international scale. But yes, yeah. So the only players I would change would be Henderson for Wharton. I
Yeah.
would see, as I say, I understand the Madueke thing, but I don't know. I know Palmer plays on the right, but and the last World Cup, obviously, Euros, he scored an important goal. But
Yeah.
I would possibly put someone in for him, but I'm not mad that
Yeah.
he hasn't because I do sort of understand it. I think the biggest thing is I would Walton and Henderson's my
Yeah. Yeah, that could be one to come back and bite us, I think.
yeah. But yeah, but as defence, I probably wouldn't really change anything.
No, yeah, other than Hall, I would too, but
Yeah, I know people's you saying Maguire, but who would I? You got to look at it and say who would you leave out for him? I think the glaring thing is probably Dan Burn, isn't it?
yeah, yeah.
Um, but defenders are there
You
to do a
can't have
job.
too much. Yeah, you can't really complain too much because it's not like we're saying we think that he would have started. It's like he's going there as an option from the bench. So
Let's get to who will start for England on our first game against Croatia. Um,
fucking Croatia all the
all the
time.
fucking time, I know. Um, well, I think what we'll do, we'll go through positions of the squad, and I'll say who I
Yeah,
think starts, and you say who you think starts in just one
yeah,
position. So I'll go first, and then you can go first for the next. But so goalkeeper, my
yeah,
pick of goalkeeper is Jordan Pickford.
yeah. I think first name on the team sheet.
Yep.
He's been he's been pretty dependable for England as it goes. God, how long he must have been number one for a decade now, hasn't he?
Yeah, probably about that. Yeah,
Gotta be.
it's got to have
Yeah,
been.
I don't think
Yeah,
there's any doubt in that.
there's not. I don't think it's Jordan Pickford as your keeper. Right, we'll
Yeah.
go right back.
See, you would think you got to go James, and you? I would say.
Yep. But my right back for the first one is Reece James.
Yeah.
I think he's probably best one there. I mean, we've only got
Yeah.
two, but still.
He's really talented, but he's
Yeah,
another one that injury prone that he probably could have gone on to be an even better player if he hasn't spent so much time out injured.
yeah. But for the amount of left backs, right backs, sorry, we've got to our credit, we don't have many.
Yeah.
So, Reece James is a right back. Right centre back. I've gone for Ezri Konza.
Yeah. Yeah. I think he's pretty nailed on, to be honest. He seems in the warm-ups and friendlies and stuff, he seems to like him, doesn't
Yeah, yeah. So I think every Ezri Konza starts as right centre back, left centre
he?
back.
It's got to be gay, you know?
Yep, Gay for me as well.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, that is just two solid centre backs. I think that
Yeah,
will.
I'll rate Gay quite a lot. I really liked him when he was at Palace.
Yeah, yeah, I do as well. I think he's good, and he definitely starts for me as well. Left back.
See, it's making me think that he's going to start Spence.
He may do, but my start 11 will be Nico O'Reilly.
Yeah, I mean, I would say he's the better player, but I'm going to go Spence. I just don't know why. It's thrown me, but just because he's taking.
Fair enough. Yeah, I think I don't think he starts, and I wouldn't start him. But
No, I
uh,
definitely wouldn't either.
yeah, so yeah, my left back is Nico
No,
O'Reilly. So to put it this way, I've gone the formation he sort of set out playing. It's sort of like a 4-2-3-1 formation.
yeah,
sort
I
of
mean that's
base.
what a lot of national teams play these
Yeah,
days, and it gives you
it's a great formation as well. To be honest, it
yeah.
gives you a lot of steadiness around the pitch, and
And then with the fullbacks looking to get forward a lot, you
yeah,
got the extra protection in the middle from two midfielders.
you have my first centre back will be Elliot Anderson.
Your first centre midfielder, yeah, yeah.
Centre,
I
yeah,
mean,
sorry, centre midfielder. Yeah, sorry, centre midfielder. My first centre
yeah, I
midfielder.
mean, I would choose him straight away as well. Also a big fan of his. I think he's
Yep,
amazing.
yeah, he's good. He just holds and I know he's the box to box midfielder, sort of say to box midfielder, but our second centre midfielder,
It's got to be Rice, isn't it?
yeah, it will be
Got to be.
Declan Rice. And I think as Declan Rice has played a more attacking role for Arsenal, I think
Yeah,
Anderson will be there as
sit.
sit, and he will go forward, I think, and Rice sit back. But I think
Yeah,
Rice will be going forward more, and Anderson will be more of the cover midfielder. That's one of the reasons why I thought he would have took Walton because Walton sit
yeah.
back
A more
and
defensive minded feel.
he is and once he gets the ball, he always finds a good pass, and I think
Yeah.
Henderson won't do that.
No, I mean, I would say that's one of the worst parts of his game, Henderson, is moving the ball.
Yeah, I think Walton would have been a much better pick to come on for Anderson or Rice at points, but I think Rice rarely gets injured, did he? So he's
Yeah. I
it's
mean, he's had a good season as well, to be fair.
yeah, you
Like,
can't leave him
he
out.
was a key part of that title, wasn't
He was. So we've got our two centre midfielders. So that in front of them, that attacking midfielder,
he? It's going to be Bellingham.
yeah, it has to
I
be
don't
Bellingham.
watch as much Spanish football as I used to do, so I don't really see. I haven't seen much of Bellingham recently, but I assume he's still a top player.
No, of course, yeah, and um yeah, he's always got an ability, and he always comes up with important things and
Yeah,
goals and assists, and yeah, he's there. I mean, the players you could really put in for him as that attacking midfielder. As I said earlier, I think that's probably one of the places we're lacking because where we haven't took a Palmer or Foden, every
yeah,
other player playing behind, as you said, Mainu will
yeah.
is that out and out attacking midfielder. I
No,
think
I mean
apart
he's
from
not.
Bellingham,
Yeah,
yeah, I don't think we've really got one. I don't know if any of our attacking players, as in like Watkins or whatever, can push a bit back, but they're strikers, aren't they?
yeah. And you'd have to go 4-4-2, I think, if you was
Yeah,
going to do that.
yeah. So our attacking midfielder, right? They were going to the places where England have changed and done everything through every game of the last. I
Yeah,
think God knows what our right and left midfielders or our right and left wingers. So, well, first of all, we'll go right midfield.
Saka, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Saka starts today. He has to,
yeah.
and he's there to
But
start.
yeah, as much as I don't really rate his work going forward, he started off as fullback, didn't he? So there's a bit of extra protection down that side, which always comes in handy.
It does, and he's brilliant at cutting in as
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
like
I
from
mean,
the right.
that's probably but the best part of his game. He makes defenders miss, and then he gets away either to get a shot away himself or move the ball on. It's just sometimes the final ball just lacks
Yeah,
the little bit of precision, which has been a struggle for a lot of our wingers from back in the day.
yeah.
Like the Sterling square the fucking ball, square.
That's it. Yeah, yeah, that's it. It's fucking true. It's so frustrating. Yeah, so Saka is there on our right midfield. Our left midfield, for me, Anthony Gordon starts.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Rashford. I think he'll start. Won the league with Barcelona.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I just, as I said before, Rashford. I know he's won the
But he
league with
wasn't nailed on
Barcelona.
starter for Barcelona though. So
Yeah, it wasn't, but Gordon. I think he offers a bit more, especially with balls
work
whipped
rate,
into
yeah.
the box, and yes, and work rate. And I don't really think he's ever got a fair shout at an England squad.
No, no.
And
This could be the making of him big moves in the summer, so
yeah,
it could be his coming out party, really.
it could be. Yeah, I would just be and I don't know. As I said, I've never really been a massive fan of Rashford. Like through
Yeah,
through the years, he's a good player, but yeah,
for the positives I said about Saka going backwards, Rashford has none of that. He'll give up on
yeah,
everything. He ain't tracking
yeah,
back.
yeah. Ain't tracking back no, but yeah. So yeah, I'll go for Gordon. Obviously,
Yeah, I mean,
Rashford,
I think if it was me, I would choose Gordon, but I think he'll start Rashford.
fair play, and I think we all know who's starting up top.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be very shocked if Harry Kane are not there.
Yeah, it starts the first game.
Um, I don't. I think this is the first time in a long while. I don't. We haven't got any lingering injuries, have we?
No, 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 no.
I
Yeah.
normally the press is all over it. I ain't seen anything about that.
No, no. I think the press has been just more over the squad selection, and
Selection, yeah,
yeah, I think they've a bit, but yeah, not that I've heard anyway. But
no,
it's good. It's quite a young squad as well,
yeah. I mean, there's
which
loads
is
of
good.
energy in it, isn't there?
Yeah,
Like,
there is lots of
we're not going to
energy.
get outworked, I don't think.
We're not. I don't think we are. Definitely not. Um, yeah, that will be my starting lineup. Obviously, Pickford, James, Konzagay, O'Reilly, Elliot Anderson, Rice, Jude Bellingham, Saka, Gordon, and Kane.
Yeah, that would be the
Um,
one that I would choose, to be honest.
yeah, same here. Yeah, we got our obviously our first game on the Wednesday, June 17th in Dallas, which is at 9 p.m.
Cowboy Stadium,
That's it. We'll
yeah,
go in there. We'll go up against Croatia again. Second game on the Tuesday, the 23rd, also at 9 p.m. in Boston against Ghana. And then
yeah.
obviously we've got Panama on the Saturday, June 27th. New York, 10 p.m. UK time.
Okay, so that's a Saturday, isn't it?
That's the Saturday.
Yeah. Knowing our luck, the game we get on the Saturday, we'll have won both the first games, so it'd be meaningless.
Yeah. But yeah, then we'll put out
Yeah, get the reserves out.
the reserves out. But yeah, no, it's going to be interesting. As you said before, it hasn't been as lively prior to a World Cup as it. It's sort of I don't know,
No,
mate. As is everyone not really not that they're not up for it, but are we expecting to do anything in this World Cup? I mean, I expect us to get out of the group, but
yeah, I mean, I would be fucking shocked if we don't.
but
I mean, we haven't had those sort of struggles for a while now. We've kind of take that for granted now. Well, we used to limp out of the group or not even get out of it. So,
yeah. To
I,
be honest, with an England squad, I can't really remember the last time we lost a game. Yeah, I
yeah,
mean, I know we've played friendlies and fucking God knows what and whatever, but probably it's got to be close to the last tournament, or
yeah. Well,
if
we
it's
did.
at the last
We
tournament.
lost we lost a friend. Didn't we lose to Japan? Something like that.
Oh, we might have actually, yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
But
we
that's
might
like the only one I can remember for a while. Like we qualify with ease these days, but it's about getting over the line. I don't, and then maybe it's people used to say about Arsenal is like then until you can get over the line, you never really get there. Maybe something like that. That a team of those guys in there, they finally got over this hump. Everyone's just been calling you bottlers the whole time. So
yeah.
maybe
Yeah, I
uh,
said I think picking the right players for the right positions is a
yeah,
bonus. It definitely is. But yeah, so other than England, obviously, we want to win everything.
yeah,
As a World Cup, who do you think wins it?
France.
Yeah,
Yeah.
in my mind, it's France. I mean, I know Dale of the USA thinks America's going to win it, but um, I don't know whether the fans are taking the piss. Like it's like irony, or they
I
actually.
just don't think they understand.
What do you mean? What do you mean they don't understand?
I just they Americans notorious for thinking they're the best at everything,
I
and
understand.
yeah, so they don't. This is not really your game. Like I look at their squad, like their squad's fucking pony,
I,
man.
I watched a video of them, and I think they put the top 20 players of the World
Yeah,
Cup,
oh,
and I think
yeah.
four of them were American.
Yeah, I know. It's like I watch like quite a lot of American sports, and I see these guys talking about their own sports. Like these guys know exactly what they're saying when they're talking about American football, basketball, and stuff. But like they don't. None America doesn't give a shit about football. Like
Yeah, well, they called it the wrong name for a
soccer.
start,
Yeah,
and
but
they think fucking Pulisic is the best player in the world.
no, no.
So you get that. Not that he's a bad player, but fucking hell, they talk about him like Messi.
I think France are clear favourites, aren't they? I would not be surprised to see Portugal going far, to be honest.
Do you know, but the people I spoke to about the World Cup and the things I've watched them, Portugal's name keeps on coming up.
Yeah,
And it's like, but as Portugal got a World Cup winning squad?
I don't know, but they've got a lot of quality. But
Yeah, yeah,
I feel
they've
like
got a
they've
quality.
had that forever, haven't they? They've
They
got a lot
have.
of great individual players.
Yeah. I mean, I know you've got the Spanish in there and
Yeah.
obviously Argentina. Um,
Yeah, I mean,
but
Argentina obviously coming off the back of winning the last one. Do you think they'll be up for it? Messi's last ever World Cup.
yeah, yeah, it's going to be interesting. It is going to be very interesting. Um, I think England could get into the later stages. I think,
Yeah, I think we could get to the semi-finals if we get a good draw.
yeah. But then I've always been in the mindset as you've got to beat the best to win it, haven't you? So
I mean,
you
yeah,
know what
if
I
you want to
mean?
win it, you have to beat everyone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you do. And is the American climate going to be an issue? You think?
I mean,
Uh,
I did see some pictures from them training the other day, and then they're all like they're sweating their tits off.
yeah,
So, and then so we're playing Dallas, Bacon,
yeah. Boston.
Boston, but it's not like a percent for hot, but it's gonna be hot. And then New York, which is obviously much more milder climate. That Boston, New York, right next to each other, but it's still gonna be hot. It's still
Still
summer.
going to be hot, yeah, in the summer.
Yeah,
I'm sure it's.
but Dallas will be the one that will be. I'm assuming like 100 and something degrees.
Yeah, yeah. And obviously, most of our players play in the UK as well. So
Yeah, that doesn't
it's
help things.
yeah, it doesn't.
And then I always feel like we struggle with warm tournaments as well. I feel
Yeah,
like we don't. That's always been a thing about. We need it to be raining, like just get a bit of wind in there.
that's it. Yeah, and the travelling as well, I think might be an issue for some teams because it's not like I mean you have a World Cup in or like Euros in England so to speak and or other
Yeah,
countries, but
you,
US it's just travelling, isn't it? It's like
yeah,
everything's a flight.
Dallas to Boston, thousands of miles.
Yes, it's like everything's a flight, man.
Yeah,
But I'm sure they're very comfortable in their flights and they're not.
yeah, they're not going easy jet.
No, they're not. Yeah. They're not going economy. EasyJet,
Yeah,
Ryanair.
yeah.
But yeah, yeah. But I mean, I think the more we speak about it, the more exciting it sort of gets.
Yeah, I think now because we're not that far removed from the end of the season, are we? So
No.
it's kind of like just got over that, and then I think if we play on Saturday, I'll watch that and I'll be like, yeah, all right, we're ready now. Get in the
Yeah,
pub, 12 pints.
that's it. Yeah, it's that 10 p.m. on 10 p.m. on a Saturday. It's
Yeah,
going to be
I
a
mean you
lively
can't
one.
beat that, can
Yeah,
you?
it's going to be a lively one, mate.
And I think if we get to the quarterfinals, we'll have a 10 p.m. and then the McGregor Holloway fight afterwards, and that.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, that Saturday 27th, BKB starts at 3:30, so in
yeah.
the
That's
afternoon.
a full 12 hours of sport.
That's it, and it goes off just before the England game.
Yeah.
So
I mean, yeah, that's perfect, isn't
that's
it?
perfect. But yeah, yeah. So that is the squad. That's our team, and yeah, I think that's a good starting lineup. And yeah, I don't know what much more we can get into.
I'm sure we'll be back after the first game
We will.
when we
We'll
when we batter Croatia
yeah, mate.
4-0.
We'll do the updates and we'll fucking we'll come on and either rant or we can
Yeah.
we'll divulge into it. But yeah,
Who let a German coach the
that's
England
it.
national team?
Yeah, yeah. That's another thing we've got to talk about just quickly before we go. The manager. We haven't talked much about the manager.
Yeah.
Um, he's obviously philosophy of playing has done well in cup competitions previously.
Yeah, Champions League winner.
Exactly. I'm not sure how it'll work out if we do ever draw Germany somewhere, but it's
Yeah, that's the one thing. So like, you cannot tell me in his heart of hearts
yeah.
if we play Germany that he don't want them to
No,
win.
yeah. Just hope we don't. But yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah. I can't. I don't see it. But yeah, no. As I think, I mean, obviously a world class manager anyway. But as I said, for tournaments, he's like a Mourinho-esque, isn't it? At tournaments. Well, that's what I
yeah,
see him anyway.
yeah. I do. He's a winner, and he's not afraid to do what it takes to just get the job done. But he still plays decent football. It's not like he's not just out there just fucking Arsenal in their way to a league title.
Yeah.
But I think yeah, I'm positive. I don't think there's anyone better out there at the minute.
No. Same here. Yes. Cool. Well, that's about it, and we'll come back after the first game and rant our grievances, or we'll be fucking
Celebrating.
so, yeah, necking beers and
Yeah.
waiting for the next one.
Yeah.
Cool, mate. Till next time.
Nice. See ya.
Yeah.